Hello YouTube family and friends, welcome to my channel. I'm your host Kyra Pierce and this is Just Saying. Like, comment, subscribe to the channel, support the channel. There's been a lot going on about this government shutdown, people, and one thing I can actually say about that, please try not to be in fear, because God says do not be in fear. It's a lot with our energy and stuff right now at this time that, believe it or not, if you believe in this or not, you don't have to, but they are basically harvesting people energy, and you have to be careful on being in fear. You have to be careful of some of the decisions you are making, because you have people that work in the office, they act like clowns. You know, they got a little authority and they doing things they shouldn't do. I done seen it at the courthouse. I done seen it at rental office. I done seen it in a couple of places. It seemed like the racism, y'all, it seemed like it's just showing. They just, it's like right now at this time, they are so glad of the things that are going on. You know, certain people are. So just be aware when you're out taking care of business, because it's a lot of people on demon time, and you got a lot of people showing their true colors. Do you hear me? But people, we need to stand up and fight back and stick together on some of these things, because if we don't start now, we're going to be messed up later on. It's time to come together and take a stand, and don't be in fear of some of the things you hear. Just get prepared and work with someone if you can. That's the best I can tell you on that, because it's people grouping up, getting prepared for the worst. You know, putting some things together. And it's hard to work with certain people. You know, certain people you can't work with. You know, that's just the honest God truth, because they're just on a different level. You know, every which way they're on a different level. But just stay strong and try to prepare and try not to be in fear, because they really harvesting people energy. And then you have Halloween coming up. You know, that's another one of their biggest holidays, and they do a lot of different things on that night and day. So I just advise you to be careful, be safe, and just try not to be in fear. And right now at this time, a lot of people need to look over Christmas and Thanksgiving. You need to look over at that time. Just look over and stack up on food for the family, because those are their holidays, and it's a lot more going on that meets the eye. That's why the Bible is important to read, and it's also important to get the other chapters of the Bible as well, because there's a lot of information missing. And it's a lot that's going on, but trust me, it is by design. If you just sit back and watch, it's all by design, people. It's all by design. Everything they're doing, they finna lock up more people. They finna lock up more homeless people. They actually putting the people out here to be homeless and then turn around and charge them for it. They out here making people felonies so they can get paid while you in prison and the county jail and stuff, y'all. Some people need to be locked up, but certain people don't need to be locked up. And it's a lot of people that's trying to come off of drugs and drinking. You're going to have to stay away from the people that's still on them bad habits. If you keep fooling with those type of people and they on drugs, guess what? You're going right back. If you're fooling with people that's drinking and you trying to quit, well, guess what? You're going to eventually give in to it. You have to change up your environment as well. You just have to be careful and just keep your eye open right now. Be vigilant. Just be vigilant, because I'm just seeing a lot, and it's kind of like it's just unreal. It seems like a lot of people, demons are showing right now at this time due to what's going on with authority. And I watched Tasha K yesterday. That was very interesting as well. When I watched Tasha K, they were very interesting. I liked what they talked about, but she basically said, you know, most of the people that's part of that club is right now running from the FBI. And she right about that. But that have not failed fast enough and quick enough for some of us. You know, you don't know, just leave it alone. But to me, Tasha, that just haven't happened fast enough. But just keep your eye open, people. Keep your eye open. Until next time, like, comment, subscribe to the channel, support the channel, and try not to be in fear. Be vigilant, be aware of your circle, be aware of the people you living around as well. Stay safe.